Francis. It's great to speak to you today. Now, you're from Newfoundland, Canada's most easterly province. What unique perspectives do you bring to the lab?
Well, being from Newfoundland is a unique experience, being born and raised here, because most of the areas are very rural, very small towns, and very culturally similar. And so we all have a similar upbringing. We all have the same dialects. We all go to the same churches. We go to the same schools. We play on the same hockey teams. And so the unique perspective that I bring is being from a place where I understand the importance of a tight-knit community and the importance of youth in maintaining that sort of bond. And so when I come to the youth lab, I'm thinking, okay, what are some, and with my interests in defense and security, I'm thinking, what are the issues that affect youth that are relevant to keeping communities together, keeping communities bonded? And that's sort of because of my upbringing in a small town in Newfoundland. And so some of the issues I tackle are polarization, trafficking of illicit drugs, things like this, because these have extremely detrimental effects on small communities.
Thank you. You mentioned in your application that you see youth as being key in terms of a more secure North America and also with the digital interface that we're working with today. So what would you say is the first step in that process?
I think youth are essential, particularly in the digital realm of security, simply because we've been brought up with these apparatuses, with social media, we sort of understand in a way that's intuitive how to spot things like disinformation, how to spot fake content, how to spot extremist content.
We're in the early days of the lab, but how do you feel it's already enhancing your skills or your contribution?
Automatically, just the sessions with the youth lab, talking to guests from embassies, talking to guests from both governments, talking to activists from both countries. This prepares you mentally in a sense that many day-to-day activities wouldn't. And so the youth lab has improved my concrete skills, public speaking, presentation, things like that. But it has also got me to think a little bit differently about concrete problems versus conceptual problems, and how the Canadian perspective and the Mexican perspective can differ in some respects, but also can come together to create substantive policy change. Those are the main things that I want to come out of the lab, some significant change, as well as just the benefit of keeping these networks of ambitious young people in my back pocket, because like as I said, they'll be great friends, and I'm sure we'll help each other advance going forward.
Oh, it's fantastic. Thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time on your birthday. Happy birthday.